Have you ever wanted to shoot a rocket launcher that every time you fire, it fires like 50 missiles? Well, you can't do that, but you can watch me do that in Crab Champions, the awesome crab shooter roguelike. One of the most fun builds we got. We got hundreds of millions of DPS in this run. I definitely think you guys aren't gonna wanna miss this, and let's just jump in. We're rocking with the rocket launcher here today, and we're starting with a Poison Storm legendary. That is pretty freaking good. Trying to get prismatic here on the rocket launcher, starting off with one of my favorite songs in the soundtrack. What a way to start. Been a little bit since we played. I went out of town, went on a cruise ship. I did not see any crabs, unfortunately. But was fun, and then I got back and I got sick, and I'm finally mostly better now. So best time for us to be grinding out some Krabby Patty champions as always, getting these prismatic wins. We're gonna get some max HP here, and let's get that, and we're gonna get Ultra Shot, chance to fire high damage bullets, and let's get some health regeneration. So I think we're gonna go health here early on. We have a legendary. I'd like to keep this build going. Where did the cruise go? The ocean. Well, yeah, that is. It's not an incorrect statement. Yeah, no, we ported at, and I'm probably pronouncing these wrong, Cozumel, Mexico, which was really, really cool. It was a little bit interesting because, like, the day before we were supposed to dock, let me see here. Max health up every one shot, which isn't going to probably happen very often, and we'll try to get some relics. There was a lot of gang violence because I guess like the Mexican army took out one of the cartel leaders or something, and there was like a lot of violence and retaliation, and so a lot of other cruise ships that were going to other places in Mexico they turned around and didn't dock. And I guess Cozumel is kind of like an island, and it was isolated from that a little bit. So, you know, I didn't deal with it too much. Now, and I got it, like, once again, as I said we did a cruise ship vlog for members and Patreons if you guys care. But, you know, as I said in that, boo-hoo for me being worried. Like, I think the biggest concern is the people that actually, like, live there, right? Like, that's should be the focus. But so it was just a little bit stressful, but it was still really fun. It was crazy to just, like, I don't know, see the Mexican army everywhere, like with just machine guns everywhere. But I mean, we were in like the touristy areas, so it was cool. And then we went to Honduras as well later. So it was really fun. It was my first cruise, so it was very interesting. Also, we're gonna get fire rate up when we kill people. And, hey, max health multiplier up every island. That's great. And we're going to go for more relics here. But yeah, I don't know. It was fun. I definitely think I'm someone that prefers, like, vacations of, like, you know, let's go somewhere, you know, and then, like, get an Airbnb. And, like, yeah, you have to cook and stuff like that. But, It was wild to, like, wake up and then, like, you're just out in the middle of the ocean, you know, and you couldn't really get off if you wanted, obviously. Yeah, and then we got back, and then, like, as I get my, you know, 4G service back, we get back, and then World War III is starting as well, so it was kind of a surreal experience, to be honest. And I think, as someone who, for the most part, we're going to go ahead and get an extra chest if we flawlessly clear something. And I'll go ahead and XL totem a health chest. And have double the enemies, double the rewards. As someone who, for the most part, like sometimes I'll get contracting work and I'll go help run live streams or podcasts or whatever, you know, for other people in locations. Or I'll go to another city like, sorry, a little sick still. Houston, you know, and help run productions. But for the most part, because I'm trying to make content full-time, my job, and I appreciate all you guys supporting, helping us get close. it's a little bit hard. It was a little bit crazy to go to a cruise ship and then everything's like going on and I'm like, man, I just want to be home. But it was fun. Got to spend some time with some family and stuff that I haven't, you know, seen and stuff like that. But just a little bit of culture shock. Nothing too crazy. I just don't leave my house very often anymore. Oh yeah, I know a lot of flights, a lot of places, Dubai, a lot of places have been getting canceled and stuff like that. Absolutely. Your sister is a med on one of those cruise ships. Well, from Canada. Hey, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, all of the workers on the cruise ship, man, shout out to them because, like, they got to stay on the cruise ship. Like, I get to get off after, you know, the week. Like, they're constantly on it, you know, I think for months at a time or something. We're going to get health shot. And max health goes up when we buy things. So we're going to get max health when we buy things. We're getting max health multiplier every island. We got poison legendary. Honestly, a pretty good start to the run here. And melee damage increased. Melee cooldowns increased. I'll sell that. Let's see here. What do we want? What do we want here with this build? I don't really know what it's going to be yet. Oh, bubble shot. I do like bubble shot. Heal shot. Oh, fire rate up. Yeah, we'll do fire rate up and bubble shot. And health shot. That'll be good later on. Okay. Honestly, a really good start. A really good start. I mean, starting with a legendary is always going to be fantastic. Also, are we on high graphics? We are. We are. When I went on a cruise, there was a waiter named Raj. Raj did the splits. Raj is my favorite waiter ever. I mean, I can't do the splits, but I do think that's a kind of a low bar. I know you're not serious. That is funny. That is funny. No, yeah, it was crazy cool. It was a cool experience. I'm glad I got to do it. Feel really blessed. My fiance had never been out of the country, so that was a cool experience to get to you know, share with her. It was fun. Fun time. But I am glad to be back on Earth, on land, I mean. Let's get arc shot, because shooting multiple, I don't know what the percent chance is. 35% chance to shoot many a rocket. And we'll damage up at high health. So we are already blasting through this. I think the poison is helping a lot. And we have HP scaling. We don't have damage scaling or anything. I think our damage is going to be something that we want to focus on, obviously. Feels good to be playing Crab Champions, though. It's probably been 2 or 3 weeks since I've played. It's always just so fun to play this and just chill out. Chat with chat. Kind of turn my brain off a little bit. We've played this game so much, you know. Shots are going to do more damage. They're going to be a little bit chaotic, though. And I'm going to go for damage. Because I think our HP should be decent. Could use a little bit more eventually, but I think this should be pretty good. I think this should be pretty good. If you are zoomed in with the arc shot, it makes the rockets closer. Oh, probably. I don't actually know. Because I know zooming in chokes up like some of the recoil. I don't know though. That looked pretty similar. I think it affects like the weapons themselves. I don't know if it affects the modifiers, but I might be wrong. More damage until we stop firing. Sure. Let's go money. Let's go money. Oh, that's so nice every time we do the arc shot though. I can't tell. It looked the same. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I can't tell. Maybe it is? I legitimately cannot tell. No, I think it's the same. I think it's the same. That last one just made me think it's the same. Still very good regardless, though. Shooting 10 rockets instead of 1, always going to be very good. Here we go, let's see. No, I think it's the same. That only works on weapons that already have spread. More crystals drop when we kill enemies. It sounds good to me. And we'll go for more damage. It's an interesting question, though. That's for sure. We also have all this other chaos. Oh, chaotic stuff that is affecting some stuff. But so far, gotta say, shooting 10 rockets that, and then also having all this poison is pretty good. So let's make sure we don't throw. We've got a lot of good heals. The rockets change direction randomly after being fired, not before being shot. Arc shot is a fixed position mod. There we go. Okay, what do we got? I don't want my whole rockets to do damage over time. Nor do I want the spread to be increased. We're going to just do time bolt. Chance to fire the extra bolts that deal damage over time. And we still got a lot of relics. How does arc shot work with the crossbow? It would just do multiple... And I think you would just get even more crossbow shots. I think it would work exactly the way you probably think it does. Because I know crossbow, already has the multiple shots, but we'll just have multiple shots. Just a ton of arrows. Yep, I mean, absolutely, yeah. I'm sure we've gotten it before in this series. I just don't remember. We've done a lot of videos on this game. Who else? I'm so excited for whenever the new update comes out. I know there's been the beta branch updates last couple months. Okay, armor if we have no armor. Love that. We don't have any money based on healing, so that's fine. We're going to hurt ourselves for money. We're going to hurt ourselves for... Shots are faster, less affected by gravity. That's nice. And... damage up for the health that we have. Okay, more arc shot. Let's do that. Ooh, extra chests every 4th island. I actually do want that. I very much want that. So screw vitality. Vitality would actually be good though. Yeah, we've only gained 110 max health from Bullseye. Is actually more than I was expecting, to be completely honest. I don't think we need the health regeneration anymore. Oh, that's a lot I'm gonna have to sell. You know what? As much as the bubbles are doing good, we'll get better things from the care package, probably. Feels weird to sell the bubbles, because I love the bubbles. I really do. One of my favorite weapon mods, but we had that flamethrower bubble build recently. Oh, there's my armor. There's my armor. So we kind of are, you know, trying to get more stuff for the length of the build versus just now, right? Because obviously, Prismatic, if you've not seen us play, we have to win a looped run. We have to win the whole game, and then we got to loop it. And only then will the Prismatic win count. So, care package over the course of an entire run will be nice. We just got to see... Oh, jeez. We just got to see... I'm going to fall. Just kidding. That guy fell. And that guy fell. And that guy fell. What is going on? Okay. Here, I'll go here real fast. Whatever floats y'all's boats. Whatever. Do you imagine if there were body mods? That'd be interesting. Yeah, there is the low gravity thing. There's some like perks like that. More arc shot. So I now have 100% arc shot. That's actually crazy. That is actually crazy. Yeah, dude, 100% arc shot is insane. So I'm just that's crazy. And I actually do have enough damage where I am actually gaining max health from the one shot. Oh my gosh. I've already created a rocket launcher with 10 barrels or whatever. How many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it 7 or 8? I can't count that fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 7 or 8. I don't know. I don't know actually. I can't. If someone's faster at counting than me, let me know, but I don't know. Time Bolt, I guess. And Anvil, we could upgrade Time Bolt or Ultra Shot. It's not too great. We'll flawless this. No way we take damage. Thought we were about to take damage there. This is so satisfying. Having it be 100% of the shots is so freaking fun. There could be a body mod that makes you smaller and faster, dash further. That just makes me want like different starting crabs, like, or something like that. But I don't know. I don't know if we'll ever get that. We're gonna say chests contain more loot choices. And totem stuff would be interesting. Magnify would also be good, though. All damage source area of effect goes bigger. I'm going to take that because that's going to make the explosions go absolutely burr. But yeah, like if you could have different starting like shells or something. Or exoskeletons, I don't know. Or what if it's like eventually like you unlock like the lobster, right? And you can switch between like the crab and then the lobster or whatever. I think there's a lot of cool shenanigans that could be done that way. Okay, lead pumpkin here. Like everything is crab or whatever that game was popular. I know, I still need to check that out. I know everyone was playing that demo of that random kind of like horde survival mutation kind of game. It seemed interesting. Okay, ooh, care package. Got another chest here. Money shot. Oh, nice. And shot prices are discounted. And I think we did crit last time a little bit. I'm going to go random. Oh no, I'm telling you, if there was a SpongeBob tie-in update or DLC for this game, I know it would probably never happen, but like, I don't know, that would be so sick. I'm still so mad. I got back into Brawl Stars. I don't know if I've mentioned it in a Crab Champions video yet. I got back into Crab Champions and no, sorry, not Crab Champions. Brawl Stars after years of not playing, and kind of got re-addicted back into it, which has not been good for my hands, but that's a different conversation. But there was they've been doing a lot of like collab skins and events. And apparently one of them was a SpongeBob collab event and all these skins. And I was like, and you can't get the skins anymore. And I'm like, oh man, dude. Like if I had been playing around that time, I would have bought all the SpongeBob skins. Okay, wind up more damage until we stop firing. And honestly, yeah, more of that magnify. Just making the damage radius on that even bigger. And I just don't feel like upgrading Ultra Shot or Time Bolt is... It probably would be worth it. I just don't really want to. So we're going to go double skill chests here. We don't have healing here, so hopefully we don't take damage. I got the Sandy Cheek skin and the Buzz Lightyear skin. I did buy the Buzz Lightyear skin. I think you... Like a month or 2 months ago, it was like the last call to buy that skin. Even though I don't play Surge too much, I was like, I gotta get the Buzz Lightyear skin. Very overpriced. Like, I'm not gonna lie, dude. The amount of money mobile games, dude, ask from people, dude. $15 for a Buzz Lightyear skin. I'm sure the SpongeBob ones were overpriced, but it's like when it's a collab like that, there's a lot of people that are gonna just do that. You got it for free? Oh, nice. Oh, I'm sure that, yeah, because I didn't play when the event like first came out. I'm sure that there were like free ways to get them. That is sick though. Surge is cool. Oh my gosh, another Magnify? Dude, I'm gonna just kill everyone with like one shot. This is actually crazy. And honestly, to go with that, actually no, I'll take Sturdy Totems. We never really do totem shenanigans here. I won't be randomizing my inventory, that's for sure. Abilities of a larger explosion radius. I don't want to reduce my clip size, honestly. Damage up for each perk level that you have. I'll buy one of those. Also, damage up every time we... honestly? I'll just buy a bunch of collectors. So, we're now getting 126% damage from that. Damage up 9% every perk level that we have. That's going to get really good. There should be a greed mod called Mr. Krabs. It replaces Tony with Mr. Krabs. Shot prices are increased, but there's a chance for a bot item to give double. We're still seeing snow here in Alberta, Canada's Texas. Oh, I was like, because I'm in Texas, not snowing here. Is there a city called Texas? That's interesting. I already missed the snow. We didn't even really get, I mean, felt like some snow like a month ago or whatever in the ice storm. We didn't get a ton though. It was more just like ice. It was weird. It was snowing and raining at the same time. That's what it was like when we got our ice storm like a month ago. It was like the whole first night, it was like 33 degrees. So it was like just barely too hot for it to snow. Very, very disappointing. Very disappointing. Rain is nice though. I do like rain. Rain is a vibe. Dude, just shooting 8 rockets every single time is fantastic. Okay, what do we got here? What do we got? Oh, that was already the boss. Chance for shots to deal damage twice. Ooh. It is a boring legendary. I'll still take it, though. Incoming elemental damage is reduced by 75%. And 714... 21. So we still got a whole biome after this. I know I've been bad at counting recently. Also, we keep increasing the base max health we keep getting a lot of one-shots. I'm surprised it's actually working. Oh, big shot. Oh, that's pretty hype. I'll do ultra shot and go for some money. It is such a vibe, man. Like playing this game after 3 weeks or whatever of not playing it. Like there's a reason I think so much of us just still enjoy Crab Champions, because it's just the vibes that this game gives off are immaculate. Like I will say I think after the 3 years of us playing this game, I think obviously most of us are going to be like saying that we wish the game was updated faster. You know, obviously it's all just made by Noise Storm, which, you know, shop prices are cheaper. You know, you gotta cut some slack. One man dev team is crazy. It's like, I do wish the game was getting updated faster. But it's like, I don't know. We just keep coming back to this game. Also, I do not want to throw, so I'm going to get out of this area. I just lost like half my health at once. I hope that updates start coming faster and faster, but it just feels like every update, an entire part of the game gets reworked. Which is valid, right? But I'm just ready for like the game to be in like, okay. Like Noise Storm is confident with what he's created and the way all the systems work. And then it's like just a content push, right? I can't wait for whenever that happens, hopefully. But the vibes this game brings are always so immaculate. Well, max poison stacks increased would be nice. I am going to just take poison shot, though. And then hopefully we'll get more poison in the future, but... Imagine this music playing on the cruise. That would be nice. That'd be a vibe. That's what Carnival Cruises is like. It's like a club cruise. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Yeah, the cruise that we went on was, I think it was Princess Cruises or whatever. So it wasn't that much of a party vibe. It was definitely a lot more old people. And a lot of them coughing. And not covering their mouths. So I don't know if that's why I got sick or what. But it was nice. It was good vibes though. Arcane Blast, Pumpkin Shot. I'll do Arcane Blast and more money. Basic ultimate behavior. I know, we were joking around earlier in the stream. It's like, how have you been alive that long and you don't know how to cover your mouth? I don't understand. I don't understand. I mean, and to be fair, like, maybe that's just, they just cough all the time and so it's like a normal thing for them and they're not like coughing because they're sick and they become desensitized to it. I don't know. I'm not trying to paint everybody in one picture. But regardless your age, cover your damn mouth when you cough. Especially like on a cruise ship, dude, because it's like you really are just stuck with everybody, you know? I'm going to go ahead and make the shops bigger. And, ooh, even bigger too from Tony's Amulet. Beautiful. Big shop. Big shop. What do we got? Damage up every 10 one-shots. We apparently are getting one-shots, so maybe Assassin would actually be good. Damage up every island. There we go. We're starting to get all the damage now. Damage up each perk level. Max health every island. Ooh. Ooh, flat damage up. Fast shot, which is nice with the big shot. Yo, X shot. Wait a minute. No, we need X shot. We need X shot, actually. Screw bigger boom. Oh, we don't need damage. Yeah, whatever. I'll get rid of chaotic shot for X shot. So sometimes we'll have even more rockets. I don't know what that is. That feels like 12 or 13 rockets or something. We're shooting like, well, I don't know what this is. Unless someone tells me otherwise, I'm going to assume we are shooting 14 rockets per rocket. Now, it's only sometimes, but... Oh my gosh. That's so good when they all hit. Shooting 14 rockets per rocket. That's what I want to get more of. That's like, if I can find anything more that will allow me to shoot more rockets per rocket, that's the highlight of the build right now. of our family friends missed her cruise ship. She got back fine. It was a whole thing. Oh my gosh. So we're doing pretty good, I'd say. We do have a whole whole biome after this. And then we got a whole loop after that. If we could also get the thing that like tightens up the spread, obviously that would be good too. But beautiful, beautiful. Wait a minute. Wait. Did I miscount again? I did miscount again. This is the end of the biome. How do I not? I have managed to miscount what island I'm on every single episode, the last like 4 or 5 episodes. I've only played this game for, you know, I've only played it for over 280 hours. Okay. Well, we obviously have to loop. So, armor every island, homing shot. Yeah, let's get homing shot. That sounds pretty lit. Homing shot and max health every island, and we're gonna loop-de-loop and pull because our shoes be looking cool. Okay, the homing just made this. Oh my god, the homing made this insane. Oh, is that 100% homing? Is that 100% homing? Oh my. What? No, it's 70% chance homing. But I shoot so many bullets. Oh my gosh. Okay, beautiful. But no, yeah, all of this is just a good example of whenever people come in here asking me very technical questions. Oh crap, Chan. I'm just like, I don't know. I got literally zero clue. I can't even remember what island I'm on half the time. 70% did they increase it? I thought it was 50. It depends on what weapon you're using. Most of the perks in the game, or at least the weapon mods, change based off of what weapon you have. So weapons that are slower firing, like the rocket launcher, have higher percents to make up for that fact. We're only having one elemental effect, so I don't think that's that good. And I'll take paycheck, get some more money, and try to get some elemental here. Gonna catch you live for once. Woot woot, let's go. Glad to have you. We just started loop 2, and we're firing 14 rockets per rocket, and they're all homing for the most part. Very, very good. Very good. Very fun. A lot of poison in here, too. Can I try a Wookiee call? Absolutely not. I would immediately lacerate my throat. I am barely recovering from being sick. I think that would immediately destroy my vocal cords. Maybe one day. Let's get more poison. And oh, okay. I will do damage increase to enemies if they have 1 debuff. Because we're really only doing fire, or sorry, poison. Icy enemies, explosive enemies, we'll take that. Is this your first stream back after your break? End of last month? Well, so yeah, that was what kind of sucked about the timing of being sick, is because I got back from the cruise ship. And we did like 2 or 3 streams back, and then the last stream last Friday, I got sick in the middle. I got sick in the middle of it. Couldn't even finish the stream. I had to finish the Mugenics recording later. For those of you guys that saw the fire build, you know what's up. I got sick. So this is the first stream where I'm like 92% better. I am getting crazy exhausted. It's crazy. I can like tell I'm not 100% back yet. So that's why it was fun to just do all the games that we vibe with long term, right? Peglin, Crab Champions, Winnie's Hole. But yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better. I appreciate it. I don't know, but you could take all the medicine, all the vitamins. I've been trying to take care of myself. I think I just needed a lot of rest too. We're gonna go ahead and get poison stacks up. Very important. So important, I'll take it twice. And we still got room for relics here. Yeah, I've been trying to still go for a walk every day. Even when I was exhausted, even if it was just a short walk, just to get a little bit of sunlight, all that good stuff. I think also, like, I was starting to get sick, and then Slay the Spire 2 came out. And, you know, I've been trying, I've talked about it, I know for a fact, on these Crab Champions videos before. I have been trying to, you know, jump on trends a lot harder, like, you know, or like if there's a game that I really want to cover, something like Slay the Spire or Mugenics, like I'm going to have multiple videos out the day it releases if I can, right? And then try to have daily videos and stuff like that. So instead of immediately just being like, okay, we'll do once a week, it's like, no, you need to try to milk this shit a bit more. So when Slay the Spire came out, I woke up, I played and recorded 2 videos, released them, uploaded them, then streamed more, and then edited it for the next day. So I think I did like 6 or 7 hours of Slay the Spire day one, on top of all the editing and everything and staying up late, and I don't think that helped. We're definitely going to say reload speed increase. That's going to be nice. Our reload is very nice. Also, that's an upgrade totem, which we might use, actually. I'm going to fire rate up and damage up. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to upgrade for the meme X-Shot. So we're now at an 84% chance of X-Shot, 100% chance of the Arc Shot. And I guess we'll take Assassin and Arcane Blast. This build is crazy. Crazy. And then 70% of all of the bullets. I don't know if it's 70% of your shots, which then is just every bullet in the shot, or if it's every projectile. I think it's every projectile has a separate 70% chance. I feel like some of them aren't homing. But when we fire this many bullets and they're all homing, dude, this is crazy. This is crazy. Yeah, fresh air? I'm getting all the fresh air I could need here in Crab Champions. Oh my god. No, that was X-Shot, yeah. So now we are at 100% Arc Shot, 100% X-Shot. That's beautiful. And max health every one shot. That is beautiful. And I'm constantly increasing my damage, and oh man, and max HP, and everything's homing. Oh, this is glorious. This is an insane run. Big shot. And I'll take damage up to distant enemies because I feel like the homing carries this. And we'll go money. Because yeah, we've got good economy because we're gaining money as we do damage. We've got a little paycheck too. And we've got good HP scaling. We've got a lot of damage scaling now at this point. And we've got a lot of rockets. Yeah, shooting 15 rockets. 15 homing rockets per shot is kind of insane. I will not be greed toteming. Honestly, I'm going to do more shop items because I really badly want more missiles. I could TTG guarantee seal of approval. I feel like it's a little bit too late at this point. I'll do a TTG guarantee seal of approval in spirit, though. And yeah, for those of you guys who don't know, those greed perks normally, you know, have good things and bad things about them. Some of them are really good. A lot of them are really bad. And once you get a greed perk, you cannot take it off, which is the problem. Shots do more damage. Each one we hit in a row without missing, which I'm homing. I shouldn't be missing too much. And extra portal choices. Not that great. I'll go damage here. Just we're especially because of the homing. Between the 1,000,000 bullets and the homing, we clear these waves so freaking fast. Okay, damage up to distant enemies. We got room for one more relic here. One more relic. Who needs dual launchers when you can have 1,000,000 bullets per launcher? I've got everything I need right here. Got everything I need. Nope, don't care about any of those. It's not going to trigger, but I'll take it. Secret chests are 4 times less likely to spawn, but are replaced with the legendary chests. You're going to take a one-shot if it pops up? Absolutely not. I think we took one recently. First one we'd taken in a very long time. Damage up to distant enemies. Magnify. Oh my gosh, here it is. Triple shot. I can't even see because it's homing. Now we're definitely even more missiles. Even more missiles. I'm trying to find more. That's why I did it. Double tap would be good. Fire rate also. But I'm looking for just more missiles. That's the meme that I want here. Okay, fire rate up. More damage if they have one element, which they're always just having poison. Sharp shot. And I don't think I want to... Yeah, I'll gamble one time. Boop. Max health when I buy things, rip. Damage up when we're at high health. And sturdy totems. Kind of a waste, but whatever here. I think we're doing pretty good. I don't think I need to worry too much. I think I was over-exaggerating a little bit before triple shot, saying 15. We definitely have at least 15 missiles now with triple shot. Like, that's a for sure, I think. Oh my gosh, we cleared that so fast. We cleared that so fast! Okay. What do we get here? Okay, assassin, whatever. More damage, maybe. More max health, and we buy things. There we go, more triple shot. Beautiful. So now the triple shot is 98% chance. It's just so many missiles. That mod that gives increased damage with only one debuff doesn't work now. I don't even know what you're referring to. Increased damage with only one debuff. Oh. Wait, you're saying I have poison, arcane, and fire? I don't have arcane and fire, do I? Oh! I do have arcane. I do have arcane. I forgot I took that. I don't think I have fire, though. I I do have Arcane, though, so you're not wrong. You are not wrong. I totally forgot about that. And Edge Maldahan, thanks for the 6 months! Have you tried Slay the Spire 2 yet? Also, hi. Yeah, you're not going to believe it, but no, we have like 6 or 7 Slay the Spire 2 videos out. We did 2 videos launch day and then 1 video every day. It came out. Now we're doing like every other day, or we're doing more co-op now. People seem to be really enjoying the co-op. But I do, in fact, also thank you for the 6 months. For real, for real. But for those of you guys that have been enjoying Slay the Spire, we got a lot of good Slay the Spire goodness for sure. Love that game. Very excited to keep playing more. People seem to be really enjoying the co-op videos, which makes sense because back in the day, I don't know if anyone's been around on the channel this long, but one of the popular series we had early on was Across the Obelisk, a online co-op roguelike deck builder, and we did a 4-player series on that for like 80 episodes. So it's really cool vibes to be doing more of that. Also, homing shots. So now we have 100% homing shots. That is crazy. Yeah, bouncing homing shots is awesome. The Doom video was great. Yeah, Doom is broken with co-op. Yeah, the Doom build was so fun. So yeah, those of you guys who haven't seen our Slay the Spire 2 videos, I think you'll like them when you watch them. Game is just very, very good. I still can't even believe there was co-op. It makes sense, because it's kind of cool. It's like Slay the Spire, you know, just really popularized, like, roguelike deck builders. Like, after Slay the Spire 2, we started to see a million roguelike deck builders come out that were inspired by Slay the Spire. And, you know, in the however many years since Slay the Spire 1 came out, there's been a lot of innovations in the genre. So then for Slay the Spire 2 to come out and get to, like, take back all the innovations for itself, online co-op being one of them, is just really, really cool. Okay, we'll do max poison stacks. And poison. We'll go fight an elite here. I haven't gotten everyone to Ascension 10, but I'm getting closer every day. That's crazy. I don't even have a win on everyone yet. I think I have everyone except Regent. I still need to get a win with the Regent. Also, we are clearing these so freaking fast. This is crazy. We'll do double tap, technically. Almost doubling up. Right, if we have 84% chance for each of our shots to do damage twice, does that mean I can clickbait it and say we fired 30 missiles per? Sly is broken as hell. Silent's gonna get nerfed hard. I think everyone, from what I've heard, I think people think that the game is easier than the first. I think at first it was harder because everyone was like learning, and I think now that people have learned how to break each character, it seems like there's a lot of different ways to do infinite builds on every character. The chanting is really crazy. I think there's balance is going to definitely be interesting for sure, but the first build that I won with and that we broke the game with was the Sly build on the Silent. Used to do Ascension 20 streaking in Slay the Spire 1. Nice, nice. Yeah, it's cool seeing everybody adapt, you know, to the new game. It's a very, very good game. Very good game. Also, I just lost a lot of health. I think that's fine, though. This is going to be our... Nope. I was going to say final shot, but I don't actually think that's true. I think counting correctly, I think we've got another biome. I think we have another biome. But I'm just trying to find more missiles. That's what I want. I will take juice, though. I will take juice. Juice is juice. And I will go ahead and get rid of Elemental Specialist, because, yeah, you guys are right. I have Arcane. I'll take flat damage. Let's see. Gonna do a third loop like last time, Victory Slam. Probably not. Just because I'm sick and still kind of recovering a little bit. Plus, I feel like, I mean, the only way I'll be tempted is if we get more missiles. Oh shit, though, that's pretty fun. We did get the rocket. Wait. Oh, I gotta get rid of bouncing if I actually want a rocket launch. I can actually rocket launch now. Oh, that's so fun, though. That is so fun. More poison. Shop prices are discounted. And that's probably good enough. That's good enough here. That's good enough. Oh my, look at the amount of damage I do! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Here, double tap. So now I do have a 100% chance for all my bullets to do twice. Oh my gosh. Oh, those drinks sound nice. I know, here in fucking Texas, we're going even further backwards. And a lot of shit that was made legal a while ago is now becoming illegal yet again. I fucking hate this state. I don't want to live here. Eagle Eye. And Eagle Eye. Dude. If I beat the game in under an hour, how about that? How about that? I know so many of y'all want to loop 3. If I beat loop 2 in under an hour, I'll give you guys the victory lap you guys desire, because this is getting extremely broken, especially with the rocket jump. I do want to kind of utilize that more. So we'll take juiced. If I can beat in under an hour. Rocket jump. Rocket jump, because this is actually pretty fun. This is pretty fun. Rocket jump. Rocket jump. Rocket jump. Oh my gosh. Oh my, and there it is. Chance to fire in a double shot. Oh my gosh. Okay. With all of them doing double shots now, or each of them doing double damage, I am claiming that we are firing 30 missiles per shot. I think I can claim that without exaggerating too hard. As a lady of the spicy variety, I feel like Texas isn't at the top of my list of places to visit. Sucks because I know there's a lot of cool people I know in Texas. I mean, there's a lot of shitheads here in Texas, but like, I would say if you're just visiting people you know, I mean, you know, I would hope that everything would be okay. But I understand your, you know, your hesitation for real. We'll get more big shot. Dude, this build is crazy. This is crazy. The fact that it's all just homing is so fun. This build is crazy. I know, it's so funny. I've been wanting to, I'm debating on, because I want to start making more videos on the Holding On Here channel, which, you know, go subscribe if you haven't for all our non-gaming content, whether it's politics or just fun little, you know, video essays or like kind of just talking videos. But I want to make a video some point talking about just kind of the feelings I've been having of like, and I think this probably happens to everyone growing up, but like most of my friends have managed to escape Texas. I have very few friends that still live here in Texas because we all hate it here. Poison Storm's pretty hype. I think one of the few nice things is the affordable housing, just because. So we'll do fire rate. You know, because there's so much room to expand, so it's naturally gonna kind of allow for that. Juiced. And so I kind of want to make a video about like just what it feels like kind of being alone, like, you know, all of my friends leaving. I think that'd be an interesting video, but all of my friends that have left Texas, every time they come visit, whether it's just to come hang out with us or to see their family, every single one of them, the second they get back, they're like, oh my God, I'm so glad I left. Like they see the 8-lane highways and the 9,000 freaking Trump flags and churches and everything. And it's just like, oh, yep. No, I left here for a reason. Also, oh my gosh. Okay, wait a minute. Fire. I will give you guys a loop 3. Fire extra shots with increased spread. So I think it's just, you know, obviously only one more. Fire 1 extra shot and damage up for all the health that we have. And I will give the people what they want, a loop-de-loop and pull because our shoes are looking cool. I would say come to move to New York City, but it certainly ain't cheap. I have visited New York City one time on a work trip. And I will say it felt like everyone wanted to slit my throats. But I don't know if it's just, you know, you don't have the Southern hospitality in other places. But I've learned to realize Southern hospitality is kind of bullshit, right? Like, okay, yeah, maybe people will hold doors for you. But if you're gay, they'll want to kill you. So I mean, it's probably it's a little bit of an exaggeration. I'm not trying to fearmonger too hard, but like I am friends with a lot of gay people and a lot of trans people, and so like, it's like hard. It's like, okay, well, am I missing the Southern hospitality? But then also like, you know, you live here for enough time and you're like, oh, this all just kind of feels like a front. Because there is so much hate that is spread in this state. So I don't know. Also, yeah, New York City is expensive. I will say that. Colorado is where I want to move to. But we shall see. We shall see. It is expensive. It is expensive. So. Is that a legendary? Is that a secret legendary chest? Is that a secret legendary chest? Is that a secret legendary chest in my video game? I'll do Spike Strikes. So the goal is we get nice, big, and famous from you know, from YouTube and all of you awesome people helping support, and growing the channel and everything and spreading the word and all that stuff, and then, you know, can move to Colorado. The goal is to go somewhere that's, you know, not like a super developed area and buy some land and have like a kind of halfway commune with my friends and I. That's the dream. We're all kind of in our grind phases right now. But, you know, I'm open for some other places. I do really want to live somewhere where there's, like, mountains, or you can at least see mountains in the distance, because, God, it's so depressing going and visiting Colorado or places on vacation, and then you drive back and you lose more and more nature, and you get more and more concrete jungles. It's kind of sad. I'll do this here. That's why I love Wyoming. Nobody cares here. You do you. As long as you don't make it other people's problem, nobody cares what you do or who you are. People are kind, but not nice in New York City. They'll bend over backwards to help you when you're in trouble. but also call you an asshole for getting in trouble in the first place. Colorado is so bad. Why do you think Colorado is bad? I'm curious. I have a feeling of what you're going to say, but I'm gonna wait until you say it. Because the only thing I think Colorado is Colorado probably expensive. That's for sure. I can also see some people just not enjoying the weather. But compared to a lot of the more winter areas, like, I have some friends that just moved to Minnesota. And they're like during the winter, they're like, yeah, it's like negative 20 degrees right now. It's like, what the fuck? I don't think I can handle that. I don't know. We have the relic that makes secret chests appear less often, but they're replaced with legendary secret chests. I want to move to Alaska. You're speaking of freaking winter areas. There's one. I don't do well with warmer temps. 30 is fine. 40 is uncomfortable. Oh, you're talking about Celsius. I'm a dumb American. I handle in Fahrenheit. Big shot. Dude, we've cleared multiple biomes, or maybe one biome. I don't know how to count, as you guys know, but we're still under an hour. I'm looking for more missiles. There's triangle shots I could add on to, but that's not more missiles. It's 88 Fahrenheit and 104 Fahrenheit. Damage up for the health that we have. More healing. We've learned to respect healing. Triple shot we have at 98%. I don't know if it's worth taking again. Oh, no. Extra bullet. Extra bullet. I'll pay 400k for an extra bullet. Screw spike strikes. I need an extra bullet. I need an extra bullet here. Was born and raised there, mate. Everyone cares about who you are and what you do. And they have a major drug problem. Huh. I have a lot of friends that live in Colorado. But I'm sure it kind of depends on every area and stuff like that. I don't know. Are you referring to like weed? Or are you like, oh, I don't like all this legal pot here? Did I say you go to any? Also, that was crazy how fast we cleared that. I feel like you go to any major city. It's probably gonna be a major drug problem everywhere. And from at least my understanding, it feels like there's at least more and better, like, not support systems, but like just better infrastructure to help with some of that versus here in Texas. Though the best place I've seen was freaking now this is just one city, but one of the biggest cities in Montana. One of the biggest cities in Montana. I don't even remember. I have some friends that live there, and I've already forgotten the city. But when we went into the city, it was crazy how many resources they had for, like, I don't know, there was just so many things. Like, there were a lot of resources for, like, homeless people. There were a lot of resources for, there was, like, I saw this whole thing I was, like, reading about in their library where it was, like, if you were, like, a new parent or a new mother or whatever, there were like all these free classes, and they would even be like giving you money, and stuff like that, like for your first year or whatever, like just a lot of support systems. I got the thing. I feel like there's going to be issues everywhere. It's just how much do the areas attempt to take care of the people? You know, I don't know. But I'm sure there's people that have amazing experiences here in Texas. There's people that have horrible experiences in Colorado. Come check out Wyoming. Lots of nature, cheap land. Don't try and pet the fluffy cow. I don't think I visited Wyoming. I don't think I have. I go to Colorado like once or twice a year. I visit Colorado. Been to Montana. I'm trying to think some of the other places I've been to. Been to Arizona. Been to New York. I need to visit more places. It's just we love Colorado so much. We like half the time we go on vacation, and we've got a lot of people that live in Colorado too, that we care about, want to go see. But one question: do you like pew pews? No, not at all. I think the U.S. needs to have infinitely more gun control than it has. I think the gun culture here in America is pretty disgusting, actually. I am going to be getting a gun for the first time soon, to protect my home. But that's only because it's like everybody's got a gun. No, I fucking hate guns. I hate guns with a burning passion, and I think it is one of the worst aspects of America, hands down. Hands down. I do know Colorado has some strict gun laws, if that's what you're trying to refer to. No, I don't think every American needs a rocket launcher like I have that shoots 20 bullets a second. If you hate guns, you should buy a rocket launcher to protect your home. No, I genuinely think gun culture is one of the worst things that America has. And no, I mean, hunting, like there's always going to be, you know, some aspects where it's like, okay, no, I don't think like every gun should be taken away. Like, you know, I can understand that there's valid reasons for valid, like, certain things. Do I think anyone needs like, you know, a rifle that can then be turned into a fully automatic weapon, right? And like, you know, so easily? Like, no. I don't think anyone needs a semi-auto that they can then turn into a full auto to go hunting, you know? So, I don't know. Oh my, dude, wait. How? That's crazy. I was rocket jumping on the trees. All of it's like the Onion, there's that Onion news article or whatever that gets reposted every time there's, you know, an unfortunate, you know, tragedy, you know, with gun violence, whether it's in a school, whether it's, you know, whatever. And it's just, nothing could have been done to prevent this, says the only country where this regularly happens, you know? And it's just crazy. It's crazy. Like, yeah, there's violence everywhere. You know, you're going to have stabbings. You're going to have whatever. But yeah. I don't think it's the gun culture that's the problem. It's certain types of people that shouldn't be allowed to have them. Yeah, I would almost agree with you. But the problem is we have such a culture of this being a country where everyone has guns, where because of that culture is what is preventing more, you know, gun restriction laws, I think, to exist. Because people are like, oh, well, I've had guns forever and ever and ever. I don't want any more gun laws. And if we didn't have such a gun culture, I think it would be easier to put in those laws. But I don't know. It's a complicated issue. For sure. For sure. But like, as an example, so, and this is just my experience, right? I'm not going to say who in case they watch this video. But I have actually maybe several family members, but I have one family member I can think of in particular who didn't, like, didn't do anything really seemingly to help support their child growing up in terms of never let the kid do any extracurricular activities because they had no money. Never let them go on vacations because they had no money. Never, also splitting shot, chance for shots to split in 4 copies. I'll find a way to buy that while I talk. Never, didn't save for their education, right? And anything like that. And all of this is because of they don't have money. They have about, and I swear to God, 40 guns in that house. 40 guns. 40 fucking guns. Every day buying a new gun. Not every day, obviously. Constantly fucking obsessed and jacking off on these guns. But won't take care of your kids. Won't set them up for success. Won't, and it's way more complicated than that. But it's like here in Texas, dude, I just like, oh my God, bro. It's like some people care a little bit too much, I think, in my opinion. But I don't know. I don't know. I just wish there were more gun safety laws. I'm not even like, we need to take them all away. God, man, there needs to be something, and nothing is happening. Nothing is being done, and when I think at least something should be being done. And it's just infuriating when nothing is done, and over 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 and over. The same things keep happening over and over. Oh, I forgot to check the skull. Well, we still have one more biome, I think, if I'm counting correctly. Yeah, we'll have to check out the DPS here, because this is crazy. People do that with everything. Cars, retro video games, etc. Oh, absolutely. I guarantee you there's definitely people, I mean, there's people, doing all these drugs and not taking care of their kids, So yeah, you could talk about that about anything for sure. But I think that's just partly one of the reasons I'm so against the culture we have here in America. What the hell was that sound? What the hell was that sound? Oh, that was my phone. The other thing that kind of makes me do that is one of my first ever real jobs was I worked for a PR company. And what my entry-level position was in the PR company, until I grew in the company and learned to do like podcasting, and I was running shows and things like that. But my first entry-level job was the PR company got clients on the news, like on radio stations. So like one of my clients would be on 10, Fox News radio stations, from 6 to 9 in the morning. And my job would be to tune in to every single radio station appearance and record it. So, we would have proof that, we were doing that, and, maybe we would turn it into some social media stuff or whatever. And the company that I worked for, as most everything here in Texas, leans right. And so I am legitimately not exaggerating when I say that I had to work over the year and a half I was in that position, because I moved up pretty quickly. But in about a year of me doing that, there were about 4 school shootings, which is a lot. I hate it. And that's awful, right? Everybody could say that was awful. So then when my clients are then going on the news stations, and all I hear for literally 15 times a day is, I swear, I heard the phrase, "Nothing could be done to prevent this," and "thoughts and prayers" 15 fucking times a day. Every time there was a school shooting, I had to hear these dumbasses. Oh, dude, I'm riling myself up. I really am riling myself up, because I literally had to see and hear of these horrible tragedies that could be prevented. And to just hear time and time and time and time and time and time again, over and over and over, everybody's saying nothing could be done to prevent this, but thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers. Oh my God, I'm triggering myself too hard actually, but I don't know, just being in a position to have to hear that, like everybody knows what goes on, right? Like everybody knows these horrible things are happening, but like to then like just hear the way that people would talk about all this stuff just sucks. It really sucks. It really sucks. Okay, well we will XL. We did get scattershot. So even more bullets here. My issue is people saying I can't have a thing because someone else abused it. Right. I mean, do you think you should be able to have a rocket launcher though? I'm just saying, like where is the line? Because I guarantee you would probably be fine to have a rocket launcher. I mean, I don't know you personally, but I'm going to assume that you would probably be fine to have a rocket launcher. Should you? No, I don't think anyone should have a fucking rocket launcher. I do not think a single fucking person in this country needs a rocket launcher or should have a rocket launcher. Would it be fine? Sure. Absolutely. Right. So, I mean, you know, so you have the, you know, do I think, I mean, there are already, those laws, a lot of those already exist, right? I think what I hate is the, like, I don't know, it's just flip-flopped so much. Like, you had bump stocks that were banned and then they came back and things like that. Also, another bullet with firepower. And more poison storm. Do I want to own a rocket launcher? No. Do I want to play with one at least once in my life? Yes. See, and I feel like that's not a... I don't think anyone should have the right to do that. Now, maybe if it's like a company that gets the right and then they can like... It's an event and you know... Like, I'm not saying it, but like... Do I personally think any American personally should own a rocket launcher? The answer is an astounding no. And that's just my opinion. Everybody can have different opinions, right? But we're here on my dumbass opinion time. So obviously though, that's the exaggeration, right? It's more about like, okay, well, now you know what else are we talking about? But I think just things like I don't know. More there's like common sense gun laws, more red flag laws, more things like that. Do I think maybe some people could have guns and have guns for hunting and things like that? Sure. I don't, you know, whatever. I get it. We are a gun nation. Like, I understand we're never going to really be the opposite of that. But do I think every single person in the U.S. deserves a right to have a gun? Do I think a police officer that you know has a history of domestic assault, like, do I think they should be able to own guns? No. Like, do I think anyone that is if you do have domestic assault charges, you should not own a gun. Hands down, no gun allowed if you have a domestic assault. I think there's several things that like should just straight up bar you, and there already is that a little bit. It just depends on the state. Every state has different gun laws and things like that. But I will check Skull. Well, absolutely. Any kind of violent offense charges, to be honest. Yeah, like, I don't know why, like, there are certain people that should have zero guns. Like, not even, oh, you got a little revolver pulver? Little pocket revolver? No. You beat your wife, you're not allowed to have a gun. You have any violent offenses, not allowed to have a gun. And I don't know, but there's a lot of states that like are fighting back even against those kind of common sense things, in my opinion. Because like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, as someone that plays a lot of video games and stuff like that, I can understand, like, you know, the appeal. I just, when we've had the 500th school shooting in our country, it's like, at what point do we like, okay, well, maybe it shouldn't all be about fun. Maybe it should be about the safety. Also, holy shit. That was over 100 million. $111 million. So it is kind of crazy talking about gun violence. And we're just sitting over here shooting a million bullets here. But that's what we get on the Time to Grind channel. You never know. You never know what to expect. The problem is there are people who are extremists who would use the momentum to try and take them away completely. I disagree. I don't know. I think that's almost like a boogeyman. Like, I don't know. I think there's, but I don't know, that's more just about we're arguing feelings at that point. But once again, there are some people that should have guns taken away completely. But okay. Either way, let's excel here. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Wait. Wait, how do I not know how to count? How do I know? That wasn't the end. That wasn't the end. We have one more biome. I don't understand how I don't know how to count. I don't know how I don't know how to count. We got one more biome. We got one more biome here. I think this is the last biome here. But like, in my opinion, right, like even if, right, like even if that was the case and like there was this, you know, secret ploy of like, okay, we're gonna just do all the gun control laws and then we're gonna go after everyone else, right? I would rather that. I would rather be like all the other countries who just have to deal with like smaller amounts of violence, or when there's violence, it's like a really bad stabbing, right? And they get a couple people versus, you know, getting 40, 50 people because you brought an automatic, you know, weapon into a school. Like, I think morally, not what might be fun, but I think morally, in my opinion, and I'm not saying everybody has to agree with me, but in my heart, in my soul, I think the correct moral decision is the one that leads to less, I don't know, like violence, less children being murdered. I don't know. I've experienced it, mate. Had a lady call the cops and demand I be arrested for opening and carrying a pistol. That's not you experiencing people trying to take away all of the guns. That was you just experiencing like one person. There's a difference between like the government coming in trying to take everyone's guns and one person trying to get your gun taken away. Like that is a difference. And yeah, no, there's violence everywhere. There's violence everywhere. It's just the question becomes, do you want, when that violence happens, right? Do you want that violence to end in 10 people stabbed or like 60 people shot? Like, I think it's about minimizing it. And I also think there's multiple aspects of it, right? There's what's it called? There's more magnify. You know, there's so many. It's such a complicated issue beyond just gun laws, right? I mean, it's, you know, are your state or your country taking things like mental health seriously, you know, and wellness checks and things like that, you know. So it is a complicated issue for sure. I'm not gonna begin to act like it's not. And money shot. Okay. I don't know why I picked crit there. Also, it is just, we're just so broken. Like, there wouldn't even be any reason to do another loot. Like, we've already peaked. We have already peaked here. This is just one of the crazier builds we've gotten in a while, which feels good because I do think at least the last time, if not the last 2 times, we've attempted the rocket launcher, we've struggled a little bit. So it feels good to just have a complete broken build here. Okay, there we go. We have a 7% crit chance. Okay, let's see what our damage is now here. Let's see. Can I get more missiles here? More damage for the health, which we have 33,000 HP. We've just kind of been talking, so obviously I haven't been fully paying attention. We haven't really been needing to because of how OP this is. Oh, there's grip tape, which we can probably get rid of money shot now at this point because this is going to be the end of the run. So I'll do that and take grip tape here. Fire rate up. Magnify. Let's see. Big shot. Triple shot. Oh, yeah, wait. We got triple shot up to the 100%. From 98% to 100%. And more damage. And I guess we'll take some crit blasts. And then can I upgrade? Oh, you can't upgrade poison shot. Interesting. Oh, because I'm already at the 100%. Okay, whatever. What's our damage at now? 300 million DPS. 300 million DPS. That is crazy. That is crazy. Okay. Well, let's get it done here. Let's get it done. And there we go. And there we go. So let me go ahead and pick up all these keys, furthering our stockpile here. I think we'll be at potentially over 400 here. Rockets on rockets on rockets. Absolutely. So we could have gotten even more legendaries. But once again, at what point do we say it's over? More split shot we could have. More poison storm. But I want my W here. I want my W. Oh. Woo! Kind of messed up that rocket jump. It's fine. It's fine. Here, we'll pogo. Oh, that was cool. Oh my. This is just a cool. Especially with the grip tape, dude. This is crazy. Okay, Tony, I'm ready for my prismatic badge. Prismatic rocket launcher there. So we now have, what is it here? We're at, oh, I don't think this actually has the prismatics. Yeah, wait. How many do we have? Have we passed the halfway point? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, no, 11 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We have officially passed the halfway point. We have 11 out of 20 weapons here, prismatic complete. So obviously we got a long grind here to keep going, but it's always just a great excuse to mess around, have some fun with some Krabby Patty champions, chat it up with chat, even if it's about random shit like gun control. That's why I love these long-term series. Kind of gives us the freedom and excuse to do whatever. Yeah, I'm glad we got a dub. And there we go. So, man, always a blast to play Crab Champions and get broken builds. And also, it's just fun to have crazy conversations. I know the last hole of that victory lap, we were just in a deep conversation about weapons. That's what I love these long series for, right? It kind of gives us the flexibility to do that. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe or ring that bell like the big boy YouTubers say to be notified when more Crab Champions videos come out. If there are some, they'll be on the screen right next to me. And if you're going to be grinding out some Crab Champions on your own, I wish you guys luck. We'll see you all next time.